Hey everybody, Rudy here from Take a Bath Productions with another video helping you fix various things. In this video I'm going to show you how to level out the deck on your riding tractor. I'm going to show you where the little adjustments are in the rear of the deck and in the front of the deck. And I'm going to show you how to adjust the rollers that's on the deck for proper height. If you're new to my channel, click on the subscribe button down below as I come out with videos like this as often as I can. So without further ado, let's dive right in. Okay, as you can see, this left side of the deck here is a lot higher than the other side, and we have a little bit of a difference here in the front too. Two things that you have to keep in mind before you start on this. It's good to have a flat surface to work on, like a concrete floor would be a good thing. My driveway is a potato chip, so I went ahead and put this on top of this table, which is fairly true. If you have a driveway like that and you try to do this on a driveway that's all crooked, it's not going to be an accurate result. The other thing to keep in mind is on this particular mower, the instruction book says to inflate all the tires to 15 psi. So if you have some tires that are unevenly inflated, you might have the same problem trying to adjust the deck. It's going to be inaccurate. Okay, so with those two things in mind, since this side is higher, we can start lowering it by these controls right here. There's another one on the other side, and there's two more in the front, here and here. Okay, so I'm going to lower down this side as the most obvious one first and see what it looks like. Okay, that's actually pretty close. This deck is never going to adjust perfect. I want to tell you that now because this ear right here was broken off when I got the deck, and somebody re-welded it on there, and they put it on there all cockeyed. So I had to try to straighten it out the best I could, and that has affected the deck leveling. It's not going to come out perfect, but if you have one that's not all cobbled up like that one, yours should adjust with no problem. But this is pretty close. I don't think there's going to be any trouble with that. What we have here is it's pretty even in the back, and in the front is slightly lower. This particular mower wants it slightly higher in the back, approximately by 1/8 of an inch. Now you might want to check your owner's manual and see what it says. If you don't have an owner's manual, Google your model number, and then you can go from there and get the measurements for that. But as you can see, let's see, I've got this piece of cardboard in here. It's fairly tight right there, and we have a gap in the back. So that's about 1/8 of an inch. It's pretty close to what the owner's manual says. If the front wasn't already lower, what you would do is adjust these two guys here. If yours only has one in the middle, some of them just have one, then adjust that one in the middle. But this one has two, so just adjust them out and then then lower the deck. You might have to shake it like that to get them to slide into place right there. And that's about it. There's not much to it. Next we're going to talk about these anti-scab rollers. So let me get set up for that and I'll be right back. But you do have to adjust the deck first before you can get to these guys, okay? Alright, I called these anti-scab rollers earlier. They're actually anti-scalp rollers. And what they do is they give support to the deck so that you're not tearing up your yard. And these are way too high right here. So what they want is, now like I said earlier, check your owner's manual because your mower could be different. But this particular one says to adjust the deck height to the desired height where you normally cut your grass at, and that's where I have it now. And then after that, these should be floating about 1/4 of an inch off the ground or so. So as you can see, this is way higher than that, so we're going to lower that down. There's 4 holes in that bracket for the different settings, and when I pull the wheel out, this one happens to be at the lowest setting. There you go. Make sure the wheel turns freely. And we're going to do the same thing to the rear wheel. I've already done the one on the other side, so I'm not going to show that one. And by the way, you'll notice here when I pull the wheel off of there, you'll see a bare spot on the deck where the hole was. That is not a washer that I left there. That's just where the bolt for the wheel has scratched the paint off of the deck. And there you go. That's about it. Alright guys, that's about it. If you enjoyed this video, click on the thumbs up. And thanks for watching.